What's up, everybody? This is Critical. We are back with Lunacid. Let's do this shit. I'm not really critical. This is Circuit Horde. And we are playing Lunacid. You know the show. It's the show where we play games that we've hoarded over the years. That's why we call
play
it
games
Circuit
for a
Horde.
living. Totally.
Yeah.
We've totally made it that far.
Yeah, so we're on episode 5 of Lunacid, and we're in this nice looking wallpapery place. Well, except not anymore.
Hi, ma'am. She just pulled a sword out of her chest.
Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, its wings are gone. That's sad.
Yeah, they cut off the bat's wings. Poor bastard. I think last episode when we saw them, I commented on that, but I think your internet was being funky.
Yeah. My internet's good now for some reason. Knocking on wood.
You did not change anything. I have a wood desk right here. Let me knock on it right now real quick. So the cool thing about the fairy, it is OP in that it just shoots through fucking walls. So if there's an enemy within its range, it will shoot through walls to try to kill it for you.
And that's why we like it.
What's up, bitch? Anyway, I was,
you're bleeding.
oh, fuck. Jesus. Someone get a bandage. I have bandages. I don't feel like now's... There's a lot more dire situations where I'll use it. Ooh, new location. Boiling Grotto. Grotto. It's Grotto. Don't get after me, please. I said it wrong on accident at first. Wow, 1 cent. I got a penny.
1 cent. It must be my lucky day.
It's a lucky penny. But in between episodes, I was looking at my clips folder for because I'm currently recording the since I'm playing, it's on my PC, not down south where Kevin is. I have all of the files for Lunacid saved on my OBS folder. And I was looking at it, and my OBS folder currently is taking up, I think it's like 830 gigabytes.
What?
Because I have a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2 that I have not edited or done anything with. I've just been sitting on the footage. We will probably do something with it eventually, although I don't have Adobe Premiere Pro anymore. I totally had a legit copy of it. So
Learn Blender video editor.
I've never tried Blender. If I tried it, I would not know what I was doing. Is it free? It's free, right?
It's free. Totally free.
Okay. Like,
it's what I use.
Is it free, or is it, like, quote-unquote free?
Oh, it's free.
Okay.
Blender is open source. Free.
I'll talk to you in a second. I do believe... Crystal! But yeah, no, I have not used Blender before. I've only used Premiere Pro, so I would not know what I was doing with it if I tried it out. One thing, though, I don't know when I'll get to editing that, because it is a lot of footage. I don't remember what my end time with it, but it was a really long playthrough because I was playing at level negative 44. Level negative 44. And there's some bosses that I just really got stuck on.
The only thing I don't like... Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I thought you were reading what this person was saying.
Anyway, fancy a trinket. I keep forgetting that we're doing a playthrough with other people watching, and I totally skip the dialogue. What she was talking about, if I'm not mistaken, is she was talking about how she wanted to strip this guy of his armor, but he is impervious to all damage.
I see.
Realize Sir Hicket the Invincible, immovable in death as he was in life. And she wants us to remove the armor from his body so she can sell his trinkets and shit. Anyway.
The only thing I don't like about Blender's video editor, is that there is a limit to how long videos can be, depending on what your frame rate is. So,
How
like if
long
you're doing
is that?
30, if you're doing 30 frames a second, it's like 9 hours.
Oh, 60.
60 is like, that's split in half for like, so like 4 hours.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be fine. I would probably do one single, instead of like the long play, I think I'll cut down the footage because there is a lot of unnecessary deaths from me figuring out what I wanted to do for certain bosses. So I am turning off these furnace pipes. And we'll see why in a second. I have no idea what these are supposed to be. Are they some sort of tree or a demon? I have no clue. But they are really strong and they are beating the shit out of me. Let me get out my Wolfram Greatsword because I want to club somebody with it. But yeah, that should be fine. I'd probably try to splice my Dark Souls 2 playthrough down to like maybe like an hour at most. But I'll probably just show the snippets from like the best parts of the playthrough so it's not a slog to watch and boring as shit as I die on the same boss repeatedly because, again, level negative 44. And the fun fact, that was my first full like playthrough of the game where I actually beat the game. I had not beaten the game previously, so I think it's funny that my first playthrough I just went apeshit and played in a way that's not intended in the slightest. This could be anything. It's a lot of money.
Money.
Is there another wall here? No. Back off.
But yeah, when you said your clips folder was 800 gigabytes, I was like, but wait, like, you sent me the Lunacid files and they're not anywhere near 800 gigabytes. So I thought you were only talking about Lunacid.
No, it's
like,
all of the clips that I have in OBS overall.
This is like the Nether, and you're fighting wither skeletons.
You're right. They are obsidian skeletons, is what I said. We should build a portal out of their bones. So, we did that so that we can go through the snake. Because before, the snake was breathing fire. When we first came through here, you might have spotted it, but there's just a giant fireball where the snake was sitting. Welcome to Egypt, everybody.
Ooh.
I remember this was a cool area. I remember the enemies. The brazier scared the shit out of me. I remember the enemies were kind of spooky, as in they had they're pretty durable. So that's not my favorite thing in games when I can see the hole there. Very clever though.
Yeah. Well, they probably wanted you to be able to see the hole just so it wouldn't be like a...
Because I'm pretty sure if you fall down there, there's like enemies and shit. Is there...
Yeah,
There's,
I mean, it would have been... It would have been totally unfair if they didn't show you at least a little bit of the whole.
Dark Souls traps. The way that Dark Souls likes to work is that you die to find out what you did wrong, and then you work from there. And that's not what a lot of people like in games.
Yeah. I don't really like that myself.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. I feel like in the later games, they aren't as mean, but in some of their earlier games, god damn, it is fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright. Checking the four corners to see if there's a hidden wall. Cloth bandage. We just stole that shit from a mummy.
Ever since that episode of Jimmy Neutron aired where they went to ancient Egypt and they figured out Libby was actually a pharaoh,
I forgot about that.
I've been a really big like sucker for ancient Egyptian themed stuff. Also because of
Real quick.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The heat which arose from the poison fog seemed to melt the moon, which in turn cascaded to the earth, lulling the Great One back to sleep, and gave rise to the moonlight beasts. I received a vision that the Great One, dormant within the earth below the seeping moonlight... I received a vision that the Great One, dormant within the moon below the seeping moonlight, would soon awake again. So I, Calamus Cerulean of Illyria, devised a plan. Using great magics of light and dark, I hastened the flow of moonlight. Alright. About the pharaoh.
But also the musical Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat, like the 1998 or whatever like release of it, had like a really what would you call it, like romanticized ancient Egyptian aesthetic to it, and that really that also contributed to my
I'm a fucking nerd. The reason why I thought ancient Egypt was cool is because of fucking the same person, Rick Riordan, who wrote the Percy Jackson books. He also did a series on that was based on Egyptian mythology, and those books were really fucking cool. Not sure. He tends to like be pretty faithful, but like still like have some creative input on his stories. But I think like the things that I read about in the books were pretty cool. I liked to hear about all the different gods and stuff and what they did.
Yeah.
If only I could grab that lever.
But yeah, ancient Egypt is pretty cool. Ancient Egypt, more like Agent Egypt.
Fuck off, Snake.
When you're a secret agent and your name is Egypt.
I don't get the joke. What the fuck is that? I've never seen that in my life. Holy Jesus.
Agent.
It stole money from me. You fucking dickbag.
Oh, well, it's because it's a mimic.
I have never seen this in my life. I'm terrified. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. I didn't know there's mimics in this game. I think that's a cool mimic design, too.
Agent and ancient sound
gotcha.
similar. That's what I was getting at.
I want to go left.
That's probably something that I thought it was as a kid, like when it came to words, like words that sounded similar.
Oh fuck. Is that they meant similar things?
I probably thought that ancient Egypt was actually agent Egypt. Because I remember when I was in elementary school, like probably first or second grade, I I would always ride the bus home and we had assigned seats, but I always thought it was called science seats.
That's awesome. What are they using the science for?
And so I remember one day this kid sat in my seat.
You're in my science seat, dude. Get out of my science seat.
And I told, and the bus driver came over and was like, "Okay, what's the problem?" And I said, "They're in my science seats."
That's awesome. How did he take it? What did he say?
I don't even remember. I don't even think they said anything. But
they didn't
looking
fucking
back
help
on
you
that,
out.
I'm like, oh, that's so funny.
That sucks. They should have helped you out.
Oh, well, I don't remember if, like... I don't remember what happened after that. I just remember saying that.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it was such a long time ago.
You mean you don't know for certain? I don't know, you're not lying. Just kidding. You probably stole his science seat.
And, another, funny thing is that, so, in the last, 2 or 3 years, I become lactose intolerant. And I told my niece that I wasn't able to eat a certain thing because I was lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
Like, a week or two later, she was saying how I couldn't eat French toast.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. Like French toast intolerant or something.
He's intolerant of French toast. He really doesn't like the shit. I have questions. Do you see the skeleton there?
I do.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Panic!
Oh, I didn't get it. Ah! I did it just in time. I don't even know what I grabbed. Did you see what I grabbed? I didn't even see what it was. It could be anything. Oh no.
I didn't see.
Oh, that could have been any item. I just grabbed it real quick because I'm like, fuck, I gotta get out of this room. Was it a spell? Let me see. Hey, but I spent Poison Mist because I don't recognize having that. Yeah, let's see. Ow! Ow, it hurts me too. Interesting. Huh. But that's the new spell I got. I've not seen that before, actually. I'm not
Area of Denial.
I'm not a big fan of that. It's on ice sword. Yo. I'm gonna swap the fairy for that one. That one's cool. I'm gonna have a spectral sword fall on me instead.
We'll see if the sword is as gangsta as the fairy.
It probably doesn't shoot through walls, but it probably does some pretty good damage. I hope. I hope. Anyway, back into the Egyptian snake lair. I had to warp out or else I would have been crushed because the door closed behind me.
I just realized that entrance is a snake head.
You didn't notice that before?
No.
I thought I pointed it out.
You pointed it out? Oh.
I think I pointed it out. You'll see on the when you review the footage. I might have lapsed talking about it, but I do remember saying that there was that the fireballs in front of the entrance were gone. Anyway, so that's why there was a guy on the ceiling. He got fucking crushed.
He was also covered in
help.
glue.
Help! I don't want to go. He was also covered in what?
Glue.
Oh, because he's stuck to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, this is a fucking Skyrim dungeon. Fuck this shit. There's literally a Skyrim dungeon that looks like this, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it like the first fucking one? Like where you get the dragon?
Remember.
Isn't there really a fucking axe trap in the one where you get the fucking dragon slay?
Could be.
Staff of Osiris.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, I just can't think of what dungeon it was.
Oh, gotcha. Staff that strikes into the ground and calls forth lightning from Osiris upon any enemies who approach. Before Osiris was killed by his brother Seth, he gave these to his loyal servants. I'm gonna use that against a boss. I don't feel like using it just against random fucking enemies. That seems... Oh! Okay, I thought I hit a dart trap like that. Pressure plate. Pressure plate. What's up, bitch? Ah! So that one's alive and will come back to life later because this one... Okay, that one also has hit sounds too. I just didn't get it right. Fucking jackal, get off my ass. Thank you.
Oh, that's neat.
That's a trap.
He turned into
Oh
sand.
my fucking god. I saw the slits in the wall. I'm like, that's a trap of some sort, right? As soon as an axe almost sliced me in half. I'm very impatient, and I have a lot of coffins. Ah!
Oh,
Right, let me
no.
get some height. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not supposed to be here yet, I think.
It'd be funny if, like, there was just a doorway to where you were, like, right here.
Yeah, it'd be funny if what?
If there was a doorway to just where you were,
Yeah.
like, in this room.
It's right around this corner there. If you do it too quick, it doesn't save your changes, which just kind of sucks. Kick his ass! Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
Why are you so small? It feels like they shrunk. What the hell? They get shrunk? What the heck? Or am I fighting baby mummies now? Fuck you, I got a big sword.
Come on, sword, do your thing.
I just want to see it do its thing. It's not that good. It is not that good. It's
No, it's
Where
not.
are you going? Fight the fucking mummy.
Wow. I think the fairy was more epicer.
Yeah, we're going back to the fairy because this is kind of pathetic how it's not actually even attacking. It's just missing or standing there. Okay. We got Ignis Calora. Ignis Calora. Can I cast it? Oh, I don't have mana. Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, this is a spell we need to unlock something.
Yeah, first we had skulkers, and now we have nether fortresses with wither skeletons.
Crazy. Ooh, lore. Sir Hicket the Invincible. That's the guy with the invincible armor. Sir Hicket of the Golden Lance set out to slay cursed knight Suxarius. While he did not possess any great strength, he was given mighty armor of which no weapon could damage. He felled many foes simply by withstanding blows until they became exhausted. While venturing into this boiling grotto, on his way to fight Suxarius, he came across a skilled fire witch. She summoned an inferno around Sir Hicket, which gradually heated his armor, and though the armor withstood, unsullied by the flame, Sir Hicket was cooked alive within, and there his body remains, as no one can pierce or remove the golden armor.
Wow, that would actually really suck.
He's getting cooked alive in armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Oh.
That's why we needed that spell. Well. Look at that. I can't believe you got it off of him. I'll be able to fetch all sorts of new wares now. Come back later, and I'll have some new trinkets for you. Let's go save and rest. I think we need... I don't know if we need to, like, warp or save or whatever, but I'll just warp just to be safe. Just to reload the area.
The armor.
Yeah, I wish I could have that armor. I would rather not die. Well, I would still get cooked to death, I guess, but, I mean... I would still die to get cooked to death even without the armor. I just gotta be careful of fire, you know? Alright, so she sells something cool. Leo Queen, thanks for getting that armor for me. I've got all sorts of new trinkets in stock now. Want to take a look? Yes. Give me that gun. Oh, I don't have enough money.
No way.
She sells a fucking musket. I don't have enough fucking money for it, though. That's sad. Oh, no. Did we explore all? I think we explored all of the fucking Egyptian temple. Maybe we explore more of the Boiling Grotto. I don't know if there's even much left to explore, but we'll see. Money? Ah! I want money. You fucker. Maybe if that mimic didn't steal like $30 from my back fucking pocket, I would still have enough money to buy a gun. What a fucking thief. And also it's a musket too, just as the founding fathers intended.
Yeah.
I get back to where I came from. This is precarious. I want to get back up where I came from. I want to be here anymore. I want to go back to the vampire castle. I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. Got it. It wasn't letting me jump. No clue why. Funky terrain collision. I'm assuming. We'll come back and we'll buy the musket after we acquire 30 bucks. Anyway.
30 doll hairs.
We're back in Castle Livni. Fuck off. You know what? Bird. Let me switch. Wolf from Grace, we're back to the Vampire Hunter because we're back in Vampire Castle. Let me grab the fairy again because we don't need to cook a knight alive anymore. I mean, he wasn't alive anymore. We're just charring his corpse to ash, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah, that's where I came from. Yeah.
Jaren Christ.
Okay.
Jaren Christ. Did you know why Jesus Christ is named Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ. No.
Because when Mary was giving birth, Joseph saw how big he was, and Joseph yelled, "Jesus Christ, he's massive." That's why they called him Jesus Christ.
I thought I remembered there being something down there, but instead I just killed... How long ago was this? Oh no. Oh, that just set us back a bit. Oh god.
I totally stole that joke, by the way. That I didn't make that up.
Gotcha. So, I just made a blunder. I think that was that our first death, too? Did we see the fucking death screen before that? 'Cause I think that might have been our first death. Anyway, I couldn't remember if there was a secret area underneath that certain staircase that we're just at, and so I jumped down and then fucking died. And then it put us back to our last save point, which was before we completed the fucking snake area. So we have to do this again real quick. But I just did it, so we're pretty solid. It was after I had gotten the poison mist, so that's how far we got set back. It's just before we got the fire incantation and got out of here. So it's not that long of a detour. Sorry about that, folks. I will make sure to save more often, I guess. I just, hadn't died this whole time, so I forgot how bad it is if you don't save. Because it just puts you back to your last save. So that means for a lot of the times I was just not saving, we could have been set back to like the beginning of the game, and that would have been fucking awful. So good thing I'm really good at this game, and I'm not. There's probably better players for this game. Go watch somebody else. Don't watch me. Or watch us. I want you to watch us. Hope you're having a good time hanging out with us.
And epic.
Hearing our dumb stories and stuff. I don't think I grabbed this last time. But hope you enjoyed dungeon crawling with us as we navigate a narrow corridor poisoned. He dropped his fucking Kopesh. That's so fucking cool. Kopeshes are like one of my favorite fucking swords. They look so cool. I'll check it out after I smite a motherfucker with lightning. Kopesh. Golden Kopesh. Golden Kopesh. How's the damage look? That's actually pretty damn good damage. For comparison,
My
the
connection's
Wolfram-
going bad again for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The damage on the Wolfram is 71, but the Golden Kopesh is 57. It's a little bit worse, but it swings faster, so maybe it's good.
Yeah, for me, the screen is still stuck at the pressure plate area.
Oh, you got
Before you
got
get
cut
to
out.
those mummies that are standing up.
You got what? The music in this area is louder, so I apologize.
The screen for me is still stuck at the pressure plate area.
Uh-oh. Kevin just disconnected from call. You'll have just me for company for now. I'm just gonna catch us back up to where we were before. So that's just grabbing the combustion spell and going back. Welcome back. I have it set so that I'm only picking up the audio from the game, so you're not going to hear the Discord join and leave sounds. So he just joined back.
Yeah. I can see in here now.
Nice. Welcome back to Circuit Horde, Kevin. It's good to have you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me, but for like a good 2 minutes, or however long I was gone for, the screen was just stuck at the area with the pressure plates.
That's what you're saying. The music in that section is really loud, and so I couldn't quite hear what you're saying. And then you disconnected, so I was like, I have no clue what's going on. So, this is dialogue we've seen before. She's now selling the musket, but we still don't have enough money, right? Where do I check my money? Where is my money at? Silver, 80. We have less money than the last time. This sucks. Warp. Castle Le Fenu. And we're gonna save so we don't have the same situation. Anyway, continuing. So this does just physical damage, the Golden Kopesh. I like Kopeshes. This does pretty good, like, consistent damage, but we're going back to the Vampire Sword so we can smite some vampire thralls.
So what's our next objective?
Our next objective is to fight the boss. I don't know how strong this boss will end up being, but I saved beforehand just in case. I am gonna grab my Staff of Osiris and not quit out fast enough that it doesn't show. Okay. Is that the throne? Yeah, that's the throne.
Was the floor texture moving? Oh, never mind. Super Mario Sunshine vibes.
We summon 3 fairies. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! I got magic, bitch. What are you gonna do about it?
You're doing pretty good damage, considering he's a boss and he hasn't gotten like a single hit on you yet.
Is he
I
my?
don't know, maybe he did.
I'm a technically.
but-
I started the game as a vampire. Is he my dad? Or not my dad, but like my vampire dad. Not biological dad, vampire dad. You know.
Yeah.
Did he just sprout? Oh god, I think he's phase 2 now. Joke's on you, I have 3 fairies.
This is like, this fight has become very one-sided.
Get back here. I cut off his arm. You're fucked now.
Yeah, why don't you drink the blood that's coming out of your arm?
Idiot.
Since you like blood so much. He's dead.
Dude, I was kicking her ass. Dude, I cut off your arm. You're not letting me pass. I kicked your ass. Fucking loser. You may pass just because I let you. Oh, black book.
I let you win.
I let you win. I got a black book. The one guy in the library. We can bring him that book, and then he can transcribe it for us. I don't think that was in the original version. I could be wrong. I don't remember that being in the original version. Maybe I just didn't find that guy in the library in my first playthrough. But I don't know if they added that. I don't know if the developer added that later. So, I want to point out real quick. We just beat that boss, right? Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, before like version 1.0 of this game came out, beating that boss then got you to the door right at the bottom of the steps there, and that was the end of the beta.
Gotcha.
So after this is way newer territory for me that I haven't played very much. Is that a black stained book? May I read it? Most gracious of you, Ladle Queen. Come back soon, and I'll tell you what knowledge it held. Well, I want you to tell me now. Now I have to
read it faster with your hands.
now I have to fucking survive the milk snails. Ah, get out of here. Fuck you. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
I just need a ladder or an elevator or something. I want out of here.
Just melting them.
I feel bad using the sword. Maybe I'll swap off of it for now because it's kind of overpowered. I'll swap off of it for now. I'll just beat up this enlightened one with a classic big ol' sword. I feel like it would do more bludgeoning damage than anything. Is there anything lore in here? Lore? Lore. Hello?
Lunacid lore.
Fuck you.
I think those are probably the most disturbing designs in this game.
Lore? No lore. They're very vulnerable to physical damage. Back off. Oh yeah, it's elevator time. I just want my musket, man. How much money we got? Still 80. Fuck, where does one get money in this game? I want money. Just so I can buy a gun.
Maybe you can join an MLM.
Multi-level marketing? In this economy?
Yeah. All you gotta do is just find 5 more people to join your MLM. And then you can make money from them.
By the way, I killed a book and it dropped a nickel. So, we're 5 cents closer to our goal of owning a fucking musket. Do it again, drop more money. Fuck you. What's good? Hello. I'm still reading the book you gave me. These things take time. Bro, I gave you a warp zone. You can at least read it faster than that, can't you? Come on. That's mean, I'm sorry. I'll give you more time. The snails drop money.
10 cents.
The snails drop money? Alright. Give me your fucking money.
10 cents. Again.
I need 5 more cents and I can buy a gun. No! I need 3 cents and I can buy a gun. No, oh, sorry, 13, because I forgot, I had lost, money from when I went to my previous save. We are broke. We need money. I'm gonna go beat up the, I think there's a Chimera over here, if it respawned. Maybe he drops some, like, maybe he drops, like, $10. That would be cool.
That would be totally epic.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no. The 3D model.
Now you're a regular lion. Give me money. I like how that guy was just like, dude, you just left. I need more time to read this fucking book, Christ. I'll give you 2 loading zones. Any more and you're fucking stretching it. Stretching your luck, bucko. Anyway, I need to respawn the snails so I can get more money. So it's worth it.
Come on, milk snails.
Yes!
Yeah, baby.
Alright, Daedalus. Can I have my... I'm still fucking... Okay, fine. We're leaving. We're leaving. I'm gonna go buy a gun and when I come back...
After he's done reading that book, we should give him a reading counts test.
Oh, what?
On the book. A reading counts test.
Oh, like...
Did you ever do that in school?
Yeah, but I think if it's what I think you're saying, can you remind me what that means?
So, it was scholastic reading counts.
Like how many books you read or page count?
So what you would do is you had a week. You had a week to read an entire book.
Okay.
And then after you read the book, you had to take a 10 question test.
Yeah, I did those.
Quiz on the computer.
I did do those.
And it sucked and it made me hate reading. I haven't read a book in years, and part of the reason is because I hated that so
because
much.
you don't want to do a test to prove that you read it.
Well, it just made me hate reading because it put a time limit on. Like, I'm a very slow reader.
I did those back in fucking kindergarten. When did you do those?
I did those from, like, 1st grade up to, like, 8th grade.
Huh.
No, I think 8th grade. I think when I was in 8th grade, that's when they stopped doing them. Because they realized it only made, like, kids hate reading. So...
For at least at our schools here, because Kevin, I think, moved in your senior year, right?
Yeah.
You moved where I live in your senior year. So you wouldn't know about here. For us, I believe I remember doing them in I think it was 2nd grade, but I think it was just 2nd grade that we did those very frequently. Outside of that, I don't have memories of doing it outside of that, so I feel like we did it less. Either that, or I am just entirely forgetting doing them, like, later on. They did them for, I know they did them not at school, but for the library. There was, they had like raffles that you could win. You would read a certain number of pages and they'd give you a ticket. And you'd put the ticket in like a raffle, and so they would incentivize you to read, because you're like, oh dude, I want to win a fucking pool party for me and my friends, because there's a raffle ticket for that. And so you would read, like, I don't remember like the ratio of tickets to, I can't move right now. I don't know the ratio, but I'm just gonna take a guess, like 200 pages for like two tickets or some shit. Probably different than that, but that's my guess. But we would do that, take a test to prove that we read it, and then they would get tickets according to the page count of the book.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I don't think we did those in school past 2nd grade.
Yeah, we never had anything cool like that in school. We were so, yeah, like, we weren't rewarded with reading books.
No, that was the library, not the school, that gave us rewards.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that was clear.
But I'm a very slow reader. It takes me a really long time to even, like, just read a few pages because of mental stuff, just how my brain works. And because we had to read like an entire novel in a week, I could never finish reading the book. So then I would take a test and like only get like 3 out of the 10 questions correct. Or I wouldn't take the test at all because I knew that I wouldn't be able to pass it. So yeah, instead of, well, so what happened one time is that, if you did if you had, like, a certain number of reading counts, tests, like, passed or whatever, you could go on this field trip.
No.
And I didn't, so I didn't go on the field trip. And that was the moment where
I give up on reading.
Was like, yeah, basically.
Fuck this shit.
And
I feel like I'm a fast reader, but I feel like I'm fast at reading, but I have ADHD, and so like I'll get bored of it, or I will like read too fast, forget what I read, and then have to fucking like reread an entire fucking page. I don't know if you can relate to that or not, but
yeah, I can.
You can? Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, I know what you mean.
I was initially gonna say I don't have a good attention span, so I don't like reading, but then that's like implying that I have like bad attention due to fucking like TikTok and like like mobile games where you like wanna like it's like just quick dopamine fixes and shit. No, I'm not, I don't have that kind of problem. It's just I have ADHD. I'm not addicted to TikTok or nothing. Not that it's a problem. You can enjoy TikTok if you want, but it does. It's like really quick videos, so.
They finished the book.
It spoke of fire and rage, of a kingdom smothered in flame. A young witch stood in the middle of an inferno that killed that one motherfucker. A young witch, inferno, fire witch. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the same fucking character that burned the invincible man. Fireworm. Please continue your search. I know more are out there. What the fuck does fireworm do?
Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow when I was in high school, it was because, I guess it's because I'm really good at writing.
That's shit. I'm
like really bad at reading, but really good at writing. And because of that, I was always in like AP English classes.
Like,
but when it came to reading,
like writing coherent stories kind of thing, or writing as in like you have good handwriting. I wanted to make sure I understood what you meant.
Well, I do have good handwriting, but also because I like the way I write is like people have told me is just like very professional and coherent and stuff like that. So it's because I take time, and also I'm very good at articulating things when I write, but not as good when I talk. When I like something, like for example Halo, I really like the Halo games. I become obsessed with them. Like, you know, like I will spend my entire weekend just working on a Halo mod. When I'm at work, during the week at work, it's like the only thing I can think about is...
Like you have like a one-track mind, like that's what you're thinking about right now?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think that's another reason why it's so hard for me to read, is because...
It's not Halo, I don't care.
Well, not because of that, but like... When there's something I'm interested in, it's literally the only thing I can think about. So when somebody tells me, like, you have to read this book, and I'm thinking of something else, I just can't absorb what that book is saying, you know? It's hard for me to explain it. But I am a slow reader, and reading counts always kicked my ass, not in a good way, and there were a couple books, like A Series of Unfortunate Events, that I actually kind of became obsessed with and really liked, and those books, I could read them in a few days, because, like I said, it was the only, like, it interested me, and it was the only thing I could think about at like for a couple days until I finished it. So but the thing is that when you're given an entire novel to read in 1 week, and you don't care about that novel,
it's gonna take you
I'll sit there and I will look at the words that are on the page, but not read them. My mind is not there.
Gotcha.
Like I can't force myself to read a book.
I can relate to that somewhat. Oh, this sucks. Hello? Bro.
No effect. I don't even know if I'm saying what I'm trying to say correctly. It's just that reading counts, scholastic reading counts, kind of made me hate reading.
That's fair.
because
If you're being like forced to read, it's different than wanting to read.
yeah. And go ahead and read that.
Maybe you can gather your thoughts while I'm reading this real quick. Those of the abyss take the form of the dreamer's fear. For in ages past, they were as animals, or the extinct. But with time, fear changes. Gradually, the creatures became more abhorrent, more strange. Designs forgotten in favor of the abstract, and howling flesh we cannot simply observe. That was a lot of nonsense, I feel.
But imagine being a fifth grader
Yeah.
where, you're at school for however many hours a day, and, you want to go outside and you want to do things, but then your teacher's like, you have to read this, 500-page novel in a week.
By noon.
Like, the expectations for a fifth grader to do that is very unrealistic, in my opinion. Like, when I got home from school, the only thing I wanted to do was to just go outside for a while and run around. Now, this was before tablets, and now every single kid now is just obsessed with, iPads.
What was really funny
I'm just generalizing, but...
when we had, oh god, I got a new weapon. When we, at the... I worked as an IT at, our school system is... It's a small town, so the school system has one IT. I was an assistant to the IT. Jesus Christ, that's cool. I was assistant to the IT, so I'd help out wherever they needed my help, and I helped out occasionally at with keeping the kindergarten, not kindergarten, but the elementary school set up with their computers and stuff, making sure everything's all good there. I think I helped clean up the IT room there a couple times, just organizing, keeping stuff going. But I remember when we got the new IT after the previous IT left. His name is Matt. After Matt left from the IT, we got a new IT, and I think the first thing that they did is they got, instead of computers for the elementary school, they gave them iPads. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, it's not, because
and then I recall there was a couple of people while I was still working there. I recall there was a couple of students that would goof off on their iPads instead of doing what they're supposed to do. And it's that's kind of what I thought would happen. I mean, it's up to the teachers to make sure that doesn't happen, but I feel it's just inviting bad things to happen to give them iPads, because they're growing up having them as a source of entertainment, not learning.
Well, I feel with iPads now, I know probably some businesses would disagree with me, but
Yeah.
I feel iPads aren't really for productivity. So I worked in a similar position to you, with Matt. Now I kind of stopped working that position before you came in and worked it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, so the school district was an Apple district for some reason. They always got MacBooks. And then they got iPads. And I remember one time the representatives from Apple came.
Yo, we're the Apple representatives.
To basically persuade us to stick with Apple, because we were
just about to swap.
We kind of we don't have the money to buy $1,000 iPad for each student anymore, and plus we're kind of, we don't know if iPads are, the correct thing for students to have, and they came to basically persuade us to stay with Apple iPads, and we were like, yeah, one of the biggest issues we're facing is that we iPads can't teach students how to type on a keyboard. And one of the Apple representatives was like, oh, they don't need to learn how to type.
What? No.
Yeah. And there were three of us at the time that were working in IT. There was Matt, and then Brittany.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Leanne. I can't remember if it was Brittany or Leanne, but
I think that was before
all three of us
joined on.
Yeah. The three of us, we didn't say anything, but we kind of looked at each other like, is this guy serious?
Are you fucking serious?
It was just funny. And I know, we had it to where you could connect a physical keyboard to an iPad, but it's just one more thing. iPads are not for productivity. They're for playing stupid games and watching videos on YouTube. That's what they are, and they're just overpriced. And I think we stuck with iPads for the elementary school students, but we got Chromebooks for the middle school. And I think we still got MacBooks for the high school. But the Chromebooks saved us a lot of money because they were $200 a piece. Although the first batch of Chromebooks we got were from Lenovo, and their keyboards would always
for the Chromebooks
break.
Yeah, fun fact, that was I didn't feel like going too in-depth with it yet, because it wasn't that relevant, but when I, for IT, one of the main things I did was fix Chromebook keyboards. And so, they would order new keyboards, replacement keyboards, and then I would just swap out the keyboards for the Chromebooks. And it was a daily occurrence. The fucking students, they would rip the keys off the keyboards, and I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, you can't do that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so bad.
That must have been when you first came on.
Yeah.
Because there was a little bit of overlap with the two of us working at the same time, but that was pretty short, I think.
I was checking our time. We're at 1 minute, or 1 hour 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe we should continue this conversation.
We'll continue this on the next episode of Circuit Horde. Thank you for joining us. Hope you all have a lovely day.
See ya.
See ya.
That's about it. See ya.